Hi everyone, I've just come to share this journal with you. Hope you all had a lovely Easter weekend. Didn't eat too much chocolate. So this journal here is, it was inspired by a journal that I seen on Pinterest, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. And well, I started out okay, and on the cover, done all the kind of the nice colours that inspired me to do this, and then kind of went, you know, the usual inside, coffee dyed papers, vintage looking images and stuff like that. So this measures 8 inches by 5 3/4 of an inch, and I believe the spine is it's just under 2 inches. I've used the eyelets and the string binding, which is the easy twine binding. I've got some of my seam binding that I done the other day with the gelatos in the coordinating colours of the cover. I've used some designer paper here from, I can't remember what that was from. Oh, it was a My Mind's Eye, and it was called Dwell. So I used a little bit, there's only a tiny bit of that left. I've used the Tim Holtz film strip alterations die, and this here and the word love is both a cricket cut from, no, what was that from? It's from, I think it's from the Georgian Basic Shapes. I could be wrong. So I cut that out, cut that one out too. Made the Polaroid myself, easy peasy, and the camera is a free printable that I found online. The arrows are stamps, which I've just stamped and fussy cut them out, and then I just kind of went around there with given the dashed line with a black Sharpie. So let me go inside. Oh, the back is just plain, and that's just gelatos that I used to cover, to create the look of that on there. I did this a cereal box, covered it with white cardstock, then some gesso, then the gelatos. So as you see, the cover was a great start, and then it just went kind of old paper look. This is a Marion Smith download, and I've got loads of bits just lying around, so I'm really trying to use them up before. Well, I say that, I've just printed off a lot of images. I keep saying I'm going to use up what I've got before I start printing off more, but I never do. If I didn't do that, then I'd have no scraps. So I've made a pocket here, used some of the scraps, put in some of the journaling tags that came with the it's part of the collection of this, which is the kind of romance novel paper, I believe. I've got a paper bag. This was a scrap of paper. This is just some lined digital paper and a stamp from the Marion Smith. Some gridded paper. I've got a little flip here with a pocket, so I can put stuff inside there. This is Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This is the coffee stained paper, and it's got the rings on there. It's really neat. I'd seen Cheryl had used that, and I had this saved to my file on my computer, but I don't think I'd actually used it. And she'd reminded me that I had that, so I used that. And I'd done them double-sided, which get a nice look. Some more of these film strips in there. This is just a little piece of ephemera. Tore this up and inked that up and just put some book page in there. This is from Marion Smith as well. Created little pockets. Let me see if I've got a tag handy. I've normally got a tag handy somewhere. There we go. an envelope there. I'd actually done quite, I had to print off the envelopes to put in here because I wasn't sure how many signatures I was going to do, so I printed off quite a few envelopes to put in the middle of the signatures. Here I've just stuck down a coffee dyed envelope so I can tuck stuff in there, but I've also left it open that side so more stuff can go in there. This is the middle of the signature, and that's a Marion Smith pocket with a large tag. Lovely images. Some more pockets, some more pockets here. This is one of the bags that Irene had sent me. It's a beautiful colour. Just added some envelopes here with some washi, and they flip out, so there's journaling space behind there and you can fill the envelope. Some more of the Marion Smith paper. I made some corner pockets from some book pages and actually folded them over folded them into a triangle and then a triangle again, sort of thing, so it's quite thick, it's not thin and flimsy. A doily tuck there. I may add some more stuff to this, but right now I'm itching to start another journal, so there's a book page there which has been coffee dyed, and a doily, so there's tuck there and here, and again on the other side. I've got a little stamp there, which was a digital stamp. Little pockets here, more pockets there, and that's the end of the first signature. Second signature, another pocket, some more of this lined paper, film strip, paper bag, another pocket here, which is a digital download, another one of these coffee dyed envelopes which has been left open there as well. Oh yeah, I'd put the paper clips on there because I wanted to add a little bit of like seam binding or something, which I will get round to doing. That's another pocket envelope that's left open so things can be tucked in there. Another envelope there, just added some washi, some paper bag. That's just a scrap piece of packing paper, I think. Yep, just like so. Another large tag to journal on, some grid paper, left that opened. And this is another pocket here, some grid paper, pocket, another doily tuck, and that's just been folded into folded in half and then folded in half actually, then cut in half, so you get two corner pieces out of one. Another large pocket, another pocket there, large tag, another book page tuck, and really at the end another pocket. I was going to sew them and then I really couldn't be bothered to get the sewing machine out. I've made such a mess. I actually had no room to actually set up the sewing machine because I don't have space just to leave it set out all the time. Blank page, paper bag, and there we go. So it's a bit of a mishmash. So if you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.